There are quicker ways to take derivatives than using the limit definition of a derivative. The limit as h approaches 0 of f at x plus h minus f at x all over h. In fact, we're going to do the 4 examples that we did before in about 5 seconds each. This is a much quicker way. It's using the basic derivative rules. Let's say that k is some constant that belongs to a set of real numbers, and f prime of x and g prime of x is the derivative of f at x and g at x. So prime is the symbol that we use to represent the derivative of the function. Here are the 4 basic derivative rules. The 4th one is really, really, really important. The first one is the constant rule. If y is equal to some constant, so your function is some constant, the derivative is simply 0. The way that I remember it is the derivative of any constant is 0. The constant multiple rule says that if y is equal to k times your function, y prime is k times the derivative of that function. Basically, just multiply the derivative by the constant that's out front. So you can ignore the k and just take the derivative here and just multiply the k after. The sum and difference rule says that if y is equal to f at x plus g at x, or f at x minus g at x, the derivative is just f prime at x plus or minus g prime at x. The way that I remember this is just take the derivative of each individual term. And the last one is power rule. Power rule is very, very, very important. If y is equal to x to the n, y prime is going to be equal to n times x to the n minus 1. The way that I remember that is multiply the coefficient. So the coefficient here was 1. You multiply it by the exponent. Then subtract 1 off the exponent. Let's do some examples.